Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. I'm doing this video a little bit in reverse because from the title of it, you're going to see how much money I can make in 90 minutes. But I also want to just be transparent and let you know that, especially if you're new to day trading and just getting started, that not every day is going to be profitable. So to set up some context, this was my day from yesterday, and unfortunately, I didn't make a video, so I don't have any of this caught on video. But just to share it with you, so the previous day, as of when this video is coming out, but you can see right there on March 26th, I lost 400, we'll call it $65. So just like I said, that's what was going into the trading action that you're about to see, which is the next day. That's how things were playing out. So just know that you can't win every day. Losses happen, losing trades happen, losing days happen, but it's just the importance of just managing risk and having a strategy so that over time you let your strategy play out. So again, that's the context going in. Full disclosure, not every single day is going to be a green day. Not every single trade is going to be a winning trade. Losing trades happen, losing days happen. So like I said, this was what occurred previously to what you're about to see. And you'll notice I start off the video again, but I should have included this in the first video. I'm doing this as an add-on here. So we'll get to the normal trading action from, again, this was occurred on March 27th. March 26th. And then what you're about to see now is March 27th. Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in less than 2 minutes. We're going to watch Boeing out of the opening gates. So let's see what happens. All right, I think BA wants to get, tried at 170, but it moved that fast below me. Bummer. You'll see that I hit the button and 170 showed up over here. But it's not there now, but when I initially put it or hit it, that showed up over there, but just shows I was too slow on the trigger. But let's see what's going on with the cruise stocks right now. Quite the beatdown. But as of right now, don't want to chase it down on the short side. It's continuing to go down. We'll see if we can get some sort of bounce back to the upside. That could be interesting. Check back in with BA. All right, I will go ahead and pause for now. A lot of downwards pressure on CL here. So short 1,500 shares now at 1553. So let's see if it can get a break down through that area. A 1550 going to be the key break point. It's holding strong so far. Let's see what it wants to do. Very clear breakpoint right there. All right, I will go ahead and pause and I will keep you updated. All right, it's working its way down to 1550. Again, that's going to be that key break. Can break through there. So there is the break. So I'm out there. So all out now, what I'm going to do here is put a stop in at 1565. And now it's not a matter of if I make money, it's just how much money am I going to make? Because this thing is either going to continue down with the momentum, or I'm going to lose some money on the final 500 shares, but want to give this thing some room to run. But let's see if we can get some more continuation to the downside. Okay, so now 200 shares left. And let's see, what is that number? So 1571 is now where I'm going to put the stop loss at. Although at this point, well, yeah, stop loss at 1571, 200 final shares. So again, at this point, it's not if I make money, it's just how much money am I going to make. So think about that. Think about the position I'm in as a trader. Talk about zero stress. I'm making money. There's no doubt about it. But the question just becomes, how much money am I actually going to make? And that is a great spot to be in. Because I have no idea how far down this thing could potentially go in my favor. Now, it may bounce and it takes me out, and then so be it. But I'm still going to walk away with profit on the trade. Uh-oh, things are not looking good here. We'll see if I can get saved or not. But I'm at 1571, so if it breaks 1570, I will be out for my final 200 shares. Not looking good. But let's see if it can roll back over here. It's trying. But again, I'm whatever. If it does go up, oh well. I'm out, still with a gain. If it does go and roll back over, then I'm going to be making even more money than what I'm up right now. So truly, truly a great spot to be in. Right now it is showing some strength. So right now planning on probably getting stopped out there. But I could be wrong. Would not be the first time. Won't be the last time. So getting close. The key break now looks like it's going to be that 1555 mark if it can get back down there. But as of, like I said, right now, this thing looking like it wants to make a bigger move to the upside, which would, like I said, take me out. So 70 getting hit. Well, it's holding up so far. I still think this thing wants to bounce. I'm not convinced, but it's hanging in there. So out there, so $117. So nothing big, but again, hopefully the learning lesson here is that you know the spot that I was in as a trader, not if I make money, just simply how much money am I going to make? Truly, truly a great spot to be in. Well, I'm glad I got out where I did and didn't try to get fancy. Look at that big explosion upwards. This has now actually got me interested in potentially getting short at 1655. Just double checking for 500 shares. So if this bounce wants to continue, I would be interested in getting short again on it. But we'll see what happens. I have an order at 159 here. So I'm in there. 159 here on Boeing. 500 shares. And all out there for a 50-cent move, which equated to $250. So very happy with that. Let's see here. Next level. What is that? 157. I am looking at other time frames just so you, or I have other stuff on my screen I should note. So if you're new, then yes, I do watch other things than what you're seeing here. But there we go, $250 there. So not even 15 minutes in the day, up 367, so I'm happy with that. And I think this thing wants to give a go down to the 252-ish range. So in at 252.54. But let's see what this wants to do here. Key break definitely going to be right around 252.60. Or I mean 252.50, excuse me. So there's the attempted break. And it's trying, just not quite cooperating with me here. So I'll keep an eye on it and let's see what it wants to do. All right, there's the break. Oh, come on. Well, it gave me literally 85 of the 500 shares I wanted. So that's quite annoying. All right, well, I'll keep you updated. All right, I'm just going to hop out there. Loss of 150 on that one. Just not going to risk this thing bouncing back up on me and taking me out and then giving back all my gains. So I'm still up over $200 on the day. But like I said, just a matter of not wanting to risk giving things back. So it is what it is. Right, I think Boeing wants to get down to 161, if not even lower than that. So let's see if we can get some downwards momentum here. In at 161.52. So it's working its way down. It's getting close. Hesitating, so I'm just going to get out there for the score. So there we go. Now 406 on Boeing. Let's see what else I can find. All right, looking for a break of 161. If it can fail, and I think there's more downwards move to come. So I'm going to go ahead. Well, I got 101 shares. So I'll just take what the market was willing to give me there. Bummer. As you see right there, if you're not familiar with my screen, I wanted 500, but the market only gave me 101 before the breakdown. So I scored, a quick 21 cents per share. That would have been fantastic if I had my full size, but I didn't, so kind of disappointing, but it happens. All right, I'm going to, well, this 161 level is playing all sorts of games with me. Let's see if it wants to fail. And this is a very, very much of a jokester level here. Look at that, just like that. Now back up to... all right, well, never mind. All right, let's give this another go here. See if 161 can finally fail. I'm in at 161.01. You got to think if it breaks, there's going to be a big flush to the downside. But that's also going to be a pretty big if, apparently. And holding strong once again. Okay, looking like it wants to maybe try again. All right, well, I will go ahead and pause, and if it looks like it's going to work its way down to that area again, then I'll get the video rolling. But for the time being, like I said, I'll pause the video. All right, well, it's approaching 161 again, kind of. Can it finally break? All right, I'll go ahead and pause. It's kind of getting down there. I'm sorry, it's jumpy, so I don't mean to keep jumping in and out of things, but I'd like to try to capture the break on video if it happens, because I expect it to move very, very quickly. So it's close. Once again held. Well, we'll see if it wants to go down there and give it another try. I will pause. Okay, there it is at the level again. And holding once again. All right, I will pause. All right, it's approaching 161 again. And still not breaking. See if it can get down there. One more time. Come on. Look at that thing. Come on. There it is. And all out there for 51 cents in the blink of an eye, and this is terrible timing. I'll let it roll out, but it is 10:57 a.m. right now, and I have a podcast that I got to record in 3 minutes. So that is why I was very trigger happy. And I would say that with a combination of a little skeptical, but you know, like I said, I literally have to get going here in just a few minutes. But that one took a long time to play out, and I think it still got some potential, although I will also admit, this 161 is bizarre. If I'm being honest, I thought it would shoot down a whole lot more than that. And in fact, right now, looking like, what was the low? The low was 160.41, and I got out at 160.50. So yeah, and look at this. Now it's back above 161. So maybe this podcast ended up working out in my favor, where it caused me to just need to get out and take a quick little gain. So we are 90 minutes in, and I'm up now over $650, even with that one loser. And just a bizarre. I mean, you saw the 161, and then when it did fail, not a whole lot more, although it's looking like maybe some final continuation here. But like I said, I need to wrap things up. Podcast now in 2 minutes. So if you enjoyed these videos and you would like for me to continue to make these videos, the easy way to communicate that to me is just to hit that like button. Also, leave a comment down below, whether you have questions or just to say, yeah, I do like these. So please keep making them. And then also check out the channel as a whole. Lots of other live trade videos and other types of content. So be sure to check that out. And hopefully after looking at all the other videos, you decide to hit that subscribe button, because I'd love to have you a part of the channel. But if nothing else, and you're saying, Clay, I just like these videos, please keep making these videos. Like I said, the easiest way to communicate that to me is to hit that like button. So everybody take care and have a good weekend. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.